Hello there, Lokizzle Gaming, or just Liam, if you want to call me that. I had an idea from a friend to do the setup, or I'd asked what the setup of my stuff is for my stream. I know a lot of people probably won't give a shit, so if you don't, just click off. If you don't care, that's fine. But basically, I'm just going to run through my setup and what it is, basically how I run things and everything that's here. So, as with most computers that you get set up, the best thing that you should probably do is get a 2-monitor setup. That way you can see your chat on this side and all the other things you need to do, and then your gaming on this side. At the moment I've got the PS4 hooked up and that's all good to go. The big drastic change I made in this room was that I had the sort of the light stands that you can use, that you prop up, sort of just one of these basic stands for the light stand, and I was using that for a green screen. Now the problem that I had with that was collapsing it up and down every time you want to stream is just a fucking nightmare. So, and room is a premium in here. So I came up with the ingenious idea of this. Basically drill some holes in the ceiling, put some hooks on, put the things that you put the green screen on, and then just attached it like that across the way. So when I'm not using it, I can just sort of tuck it into there. When I am using it, I just push it down, wham bam, thank you ma'am, my green screen is up and good to go. When I'm actually streaming, this one's for my face, I've got it tilted up just because I don't want it to be overexposing the shit out of everything. And it basically sits pointing at my face like that, just so it fills the light. Then I've got this light over here, which is facing obviously from my left side, it can be light on that side, and it's also to light the green screen. And then I've got this light, which is obviously faces in this way to go to the green screen and a bit of me as well. Now if you look here, I've got my multi-console setup for the Wii U, PS4 and the Xbox One. And then if you look in this drawer here, it'll have all the controllers, charging things and all that sort of jazz. If I ever want to switch between it, for my Elgato HD60S and HDMI splitter, I basically just, that grey cable that you can see at the back there, instead of just using one HDMI for each console, I basically just use the Wii U's grey console HDMI, and just, you know, if I want to play the Wii U, I take it from the PS4 and I put it in the Wii U. If I want to play the Xbox, etc, etc, etc. I've tried to manage cables. You would not believe how much better this system is than the one I had before. It was like, you just don't want to know, it was awful. Here I have my groovy little setup for my, we have one of those bulbs where you can sort of change it. So over here, I can change it to red, ooh, spooky, green, which is counterproductive, blue, all that sort of crap, and then just the white light, which gives me a good tone of light. Over here, I have my Google Home Mini. I need to maybe dust this before I do a video again. Just a SD card USB thing. My speakers, which I've only recently got. It's for video editing purposes because I do a video course in Edinburgh College. PS4 controller, and the funny thing about the PS4 controller is when you're streaming with your Elgato HD60S, hashtag not sponsored, it's a fucking nightmare, and Sony need to get their shit together. What I've had to do is have a Frankenstein goddamn lead. So basically what I do is I've got my headset here, which is what I use for my PS4, and then I have this, god it's a nightmare, I have my Party Link, or Elgato Party Link thing, and then from that, because it's a PC headset, I had to get a PC splitter that goes into that then goes into the controller. Fucking nightmare. Okay, what else have I got here? I've got my Corsair keyboard, which I love, mechanical. I've got my stylus for when I'm editing my stuff. I've always had complexity on my thing, always as my homepage, everything. I'm a huge Col fanboy. I've got a couple of hard drives right there, hooked up and good to go. Now, the main difference of this desk is, as you can see, it's glass. It's tempered glass and it's fine and everything, it's great. But as you can see here, there's not much of a lip. So I've always wanted to hook up one of these bad boys, the articulating arm, that I can just, when I get ready to stream, pop it down there. It's not too much in the view of that. But I can also just have it not so I had a microphone stand before, and it would sit down there, and no one could get past. Like my partner couldn't get past, and it was a nightmare. But yeah, every time I want to stream or not stream, I just put it back up there, can articulate it. And to fix that, we basically glued some wood to the desk. Now I've got my webcam set up there. I need to move it around, all that sort of crap if I need to stream because of the way the room's set up. See where that is, that's a cage with chinchillas in them, little bastards. But yeah, thank you so much if you're watching this. If you even got this far, then fantastic, well done, and I'll catch you later.